Good afternoon, Dr. Strange. So I just wanted to create a video kind of explaining all of my stations. So the first station I have is my game. So I turned the matching game and made it my own in a way. So I have my instruction card. So this card tells them how to display their cards for the matching game. They're not in order, like the matching ones aren't next to each other. It's for the second part to this game. So this is how they set it up. And then the instructions are you and your partner must take turns matching the cards. There are 4 images. One set of the images has 3 instead of 2. And then when they are all done, they're going to transfer these cards to a board game and solve equations with these images. So the students will match them, turn them over. We have a gift bag, we have a Santa hat, we have a mug, and we have candy canes. So they will play the matching game, turn them over, transfer these cards onto a game board. So they're going to transfer them based on the image on the other side, but they're going to have the holiday images facing forward, facing up. So they're just going to place them on the game board. In between the game board, there is a sign, a multiplication, addition, or a subtraction sign, and then at the end there's the equal sign and the value. So the students basically have to use the values to solve the equation, and they have to find the value of these images. If this is more for my GT students, if they're having a hard time with this, then I have a hint. There is an equation that includes division, so they need to find out what the hat is. So they will multiply 15 times 2, and then it's 30. 30 divided by what is going to give you 10? 3, that's the value. They'll plug in the value of the hat into the images and solve for it. So this targets the multiple intelligence of my social and spatial. The social aspect of the station is the students getting the chance to work and learn with one another. And they're working together to solve the image puzzle by bouncing ideas off of each other. The spatial, that's the social, and the spatial aspect is the students are getting to use the visuals, plug in the numbers to find the missing values. The students are working together to solve problems using images. My second one is my RTI table, my teacher table. What I'll do is I'll have students revert back to 4th grade. What did they learn in 4th grade? Strip diagrams. So what I want is I'm going to give each student their own problem of a strip diagram, and I want them to talk me through their thought process to solving. This is my language, multiple intelligence. The reason why I say talk me through it is because I want to see their thought process and see where are their misconceptions so that I can correct those misconceptions and then move them on to what everybody else is on. My third one is my app, which is solving basic algebraic expressions with basketball addition. And the student solves the expression on top. If they get it wrong, the ball bounces off. If they get it right, it goes in and they get a point. They get to move her around. So my TEK is to solve multi-step expressions. This is not multi-step, this is one step. This will be for my students who are just on grade level and maybe just right below grade level, because I will have my below grade level, my RTI kids with me. But the reason why I chose this game is, even though it's a one step, I want students to, if they're still struggling, I want them to have the opportunity to practice the simple things, because we're just learning about multi-step, and if they're not really getting it, then I want them to take a step back and try and practice the one steps again, so that when we progress more with the content, they'll have a more solid foundation because they'll have that refresher of one step. So thank you. Oh, and also this app is for My spatial multiple intelligence, it gives students the opportunity to build their capacity to think and process information, gives students the opportunity to practice finding the missing value of one simple equation so that later on to progress to equations that have more values represented in the equation. Thank you.